Hello, metal people. I am shouting out several bands, including local bands like Cross the Divide and Been Real and Real Gone, and all those guys do local shows up around here. Check into them. Gypsy Owls, Louse, all that. Karma Dragon, obviously, with the Zach. I am the Zach, and I have come to bring you great news. Music is at like an all-time thumbs up. There's shows like every other week everywhere all over New England. You can go to Stone Church in Newmarket. You can go to Charlie's Hill in Maine. You can go to all these places. There's several in Rochester, down in Massachusetts, Lawrence, Lowell. Check all those places out. Sammy's Patio is coming up on the 14th here. That's only in 3 days, guys, so get down there. We are looking at several advances. This is a metal talk, I'm calling it, and it's basically my interest in music and sharing it with other individuals. We got a tour date coming up on April 17th. We're going to be headed out to Chicago. I'm setting up shop out there with my buddy Bobby Raymond. He's an awesome drummer. He drummed for Hanging Death. Of course, shout out to Hanging Death. They're not around anymore, but all their people are still busy, and we still love Mr. Frank. Mr. Frank, of course. And yeah, so we lost several musicians, like the drummer to Pantera, of course. This is all news to people. Lemmy and stuff. We've lost a bunch of metal giants in our midst, and we're coming back, and it's our responsibility to keep the legacy alive and change it the way we see honorable and awesome. Anything gloriful and metal, like triumphant. Speaking of which, Triumph is a really good band if you haven't heard of them. Dead Tide is something I recently just listened to, and their composition is fantastic, and I think that those guys are going to go far. It's not metal, but Greta Van Fleet is making a huge rise, and Ghost showed up and within like 5 years became one of the more awesome high-end metal bands. I mean, there's a lot of controversy and negative feedback on a lot of these bands, but there's also a lot of elitists out there who are just kind of closing their eyes and nodding their head to whatever they're familiar with. So cheers on that note. It is 2019, March 11th. This is Metal Talk, and I am Zachariah Latendra. Have an awesome day. Rock on. I will be around doing this.